Opening night of Horror Nights, 5 o'clock. Little traffic here because of the storm. Well, they let us in. It is opening night of Halloween Horror Nights. It is also a dark and stormy night, which is par for the course of Halloween Horror Nights. We're staying on site at Aventura Hotel. We took the boat from Sapphire Falls, and because it is a dark and stormy night, the boat got stuck in the marina for an extended period of time, which prompted us to miss Stay and Scream. So in lieu of staying in the rain outside of Stay and Scream, because we're staying on site, there is a separate entrance just for hotel guests. Like you can see here, super easy breezy to get in instead of that gigantic mob that's going to form outside of the main gates over there. It's already packed. And at the time for the park to open, we'll just breeze right in and get our spooky on. Opening night. All right, so just about 5:45, they opened the gates and we're allowed to go in just like Stay and Scream. This was like an outdoor Stay and Scream outside the parks. Yeah, baby!
Just that one guy.
Pumpkinhead! It's literally like Kiss walking through. Oh, that thing was too big to fit right now. It's literally like Kiss. Oh my God. When you go to the concert and they come out and they're in the backstage on the video. You wanted the best. The hauntingest group in the world. Ironically, the guys that are going to scare you are afraid of the rain. Whoa. Woohoo! Opening ceremony starting around the corner. It's like a concert out there doing call and response. Pumpkin Man! Oh shit, it's on. Everybody running. My God. Woo. Is this really happening?
Yes, it is.
Bride of Frankenstein. We're doing non-express to save it for a little bit later. So as always, we can't film in the houses. That's universal rules. But
Big fan.
yeah! But we will give you our reaction in a moment. It is pouring out, but I loved it. Hell yes! It was even better than last year. Paul, did you like it?
It was awesome.
Oh my God. Texas Chainsaw next. I'm melting. So before we go a lot further, it should be noted, masks are not required in the houses. They didn't update that policy at all. It's still up to the guest discretion. They do have plexiglass or plastic dividers up where actors may be jumping out at you in some spots. And that is to limit the amount of spit and coughing and things like that that you may be doing on the actors. So you can see the pent-up demand. There are just tons of people as far as you can see. And it is still pouring out. So 37 minutes in after they open the doors, it is just shoulder to shoulder people in here. Every house in the front of the park is now delayed and down. Likely due to the amount of water that might be coming in and whatever damage that's creating to whatever's inside the houses. We're off to a very auspicious start. My glasses are all fogged up. The chainsaw was completely different than what it was a few years ago when they did it. This was just chock full of leather bases. I mean, I lost count. There had to be like 20 of them in there. 5 minutes, Tooth Fairy. I'm still using the Express because we paid for it, and look at all those people heading in. We are completely soaked. It has not stopped pouring out. And this is the Express line next to the normal. Tooth Fairy was all right. Literally the same house as last year, but more actors. Yeah, the masks still, I'm like, is it an alien? Is it a demon?
Don't listen to this guy. It was a 12 out of 10. 12.
Paul also notorious for hitting the Fago. Icons, we're coming for you. Looks like lots of issues with Express on your phones instead of having a hard ticket. This is my most anticipated house. Please do not disappoint me. Icon's house. This is the house we were looking forward to the most. I can't believe it's happening. Dun, dun, dun. Look at the line for Tooth Fairy now. Holy Jesus. And this is the line for the Icons. So the merge line for Icons is very far back. So there's a very long line, even if you have Express.
Not yet.
I literally think I'm gonna cry. I love that house so much. It was amazing. God, so many nods to each of the icons. Everything down to the totems. To the end of the house, one of the icons will reign supreme. Every time you go through, it'll be different. For us, it was the almighty Jack. Oh my God, I can't even rate that house. That house would be beyond rating. All right, this is gonna be our first real scare zone to walk through. This is not the Metallica zone. The controller sees all. The Easter Bunny, Santa Claus, the controller. Are they all the same person? Oh no. So no actors out here right now, just these sets. Wow. We got a little something. Welcome to HHN Food and Wine. Crib TV. Oh, the look-see is down on the floor. Just commanding a crowd. Not open the suitcase. One simple rule, don't eat the milk and cookies. The HHN Flavors are available now for your refillable cups. So let's take a look. Oh, flavoring. You can have grape goblin or orange jack-o'-lantern mix with strawberry. The Chucky photo op is on, but I didn't actually see Chucky. So Paul is going in the box. No. Okay. And now Mary's in the box. You kind of look like him. Oh! So this Chucky box, not a scare zone. No actual Chucky, just a photo op. You go in, takes a surprise picture of you, can download it for free. Pretty cool stuff. Moving on to Scary, Ohio. The only thing scary so far is the size of this express line. We finally made it. Express, almost a 30-minute wait. So Scary was good, I think, for what I could see of it, because the glasses were completely fogged up and it's pouring outside. But the house was good. Lots of surprises in there, so I'm not going to spoiler it up here, but some characters that I was really happy in seeing making their return. So good. Very, very short because it's in that same spot where Chance was in the past. We're about to head into the Wicked Growth in my pants. And so this is the express line. It's the Wicked Growth. So we did Wicked Growth. Puppet Theater still at capacity. So we did Wicked Growth. It was amazing. It was amazing. Amazing. It smelled great. So many cool effects. It was really kind of like going through more of an independent haunt than a Halloween Horror Nights haunt. Yeah, it was really, really cool. I mean, I really loved that trip. So far as that and Icons is the best for me. Puppet Theater's still down. The queue is flooded out. They've had a little bit of water flooding. It's still only so many people in at a time, but we're trying to get back to that. And by the way, we ran into Ray at Cabana Bay, and then we're in line to get in here. And then again, we got to go through the house for Wicked Growth. Such a cool, super nice guy. Thank you so much for saying hello and all the kind words. Go through the house with us. All right, got a drink, talk to people, and it's back open. All right, so in my cup, I have the Monster Fanta grape. It's okay.
Like a fine wine?
Really not. It's like a very seltzery 7-Up with a splash of grape. And
Yeah, it's like a grape like Mountain Dew.
we're heading to the theater of the puppet, Al Kane and Company, and puppets. So, Puppet Theater.
I thought it was really good.
They can't all be winners. Yeah, I kind of felt like I was missing like half of the things that were going on. Aesthetically really beautiful, awesome set design. The actors seem to be missing every so often, and it just wasn't there for me. Maybe tomorrow. So as we walk through Springfield, I'm not hearing any chainsaws. The Mayhem show is going on. You'll have to catch it a little bit later. Knock the idea of this being like an HHN food fest, but the line, even for Twisted Taters, is enormous. And this is the drink line. And there's a lot of people that want $10 grilled cheeses. And they are still selling express passes for the night. Next up, The Haunting of Hilly House. The line is so long for Hill House that they're giving a numbered ticket so that people don't jump it. And they check the sequential order of the tickets. Once again, regular line for Hill House, moving express, just dead stop for at least 10 minutes now. 20 minutes later, the line is shifted slightly. So about 40 minutes later, we've made it just a wee bit closer. And away we go. So we did Hill House. I thought the house was great. It was super long. It was better in the 5 minutes we walked through that house than it was for the episodes on Netflix. Jack the Clown! Anyway, the attention to detail was incredible, and some of the special effects were incredible also. It just makes you need to stop to see what's going on.
Yeah.
Because there's actual like scene type stuff that's playing out, and you can't just walk past it. So the entrance to Beetlejuice is right here, but we have to walk all the way back this way go all the way to ET, exit out, and then come back this way. There's no shortcut. Going straight into the Curious George zone. We're gonna go in Beetlejuice. I've heard good things about this movie.
Step right up, come on, a little closer.
We've done Beetlejuice. It was fantastic. I'm not sure if they've changed scenes in it since it was previewed last year, but phenomenal, just absolutely phenomenal. The one thing that they didn't do last year because of COVID was have scenes with multiple people in it. And honestly, this time around, same thing. Did you enjoy it?
I loved it.
Did you enjoy it?
I really liked it.
Beetlejuice was bluntastic. At almost 11 o'clock at night, this is the line for pizza fries. We're gonna head into Gorewood Forest for the Horde. It looks so pretty. Oh.
Of your own fears. Please be advised that frightened for something awesome.
Terra Queen. It's foggy. We're heading to lights, camera, action. Eddie. And what we've been waiting for. Mel's die-in. Picked up a new friend. Oh.
Yeah.
So Eddie is using Pack Scenic. Vamp 55. He was offering you his hand. They've got quite the production happening here. Oh, the HHN cheerleaders are back. Oh dear. She's a real cut up.
Ah, you're back!
Craft services. Beat it. The prices are not bad here. Water is $75 though. What the hell? This zone is amazing. It's like something from everything. So we've got one more house to go here. Oh my goodness. What is this chef doing out here? Last house of the night, Case Files, Legendary Truth. Jack is back. We just did Legendary Truth.
I don't know.
There is a whole backstory to it. It's fun. It's well thought out. If you're a fan of Horror Nights, they really incorporated a lot of the Orlando Park, the Cat Club, and Boris Schuster, and stuff that has been in plain sight for years. But overall, it's really hard to follow a story that's going on in that house.
Yeah, I know nothing about it. I went blind and I'm lost.
Heading back through the Eddy Zone to get to the front of the park. Cast change here, so couple new characters. Pumpkin Man can do what he can. All right, heading back to 30 years, 30 years at night. Bone Daddy, greatest icon of all time.
And your time has come. Insulted and rude behavior will not be tolerated. But this means something you try, something you know. Those good eyes, clean, white, spare.
A wind blows through. Not
We're heading back to the not the Metallica scare zone. Look at the public library. Seek and destroy.
Then kneel before the controller. Kneel before the controller. Then you will be destroyed.
This guy looks like a parrot head.
You will bow. You will harvest your blood.
You have a parrot helmet. Caw, caw.
So this world will be cleansed. I will rid the world of weakness. What is it you want? Speak up or be gone from my sight. These humans step forward. Sire.
It's got like a lightsaber. Oh my. They did some things. But now it's time to go. Heading towards the exit with the masses. And we out. So Horror Nights Day 1, it's 12:27 a.m. They still have another hour and a half of activities going on, but we tapped out. We didn't do the shows full on. We only got a glimpse of the marathon show from the side, but we got all of the houses in and the scare zones. We didn't see Jack roaming tonight. I know Jack everywhere. He's theoretically like on the streets and outside of houses and things, but we didn't see that. Top two houses of the day?
Icons and the Wicked Grove.
Same for me. Both were outstanding.
Yeah, amazing.
Bottom houses?
The one with the story.
Legendary Truth, Case Files.
And Puppet Theater.
Puppet Theater. Yeah, I think my bottom ones were Tooth Fairy and Case Files, Legendary Truth. So I don't think that house is necessarily bad. It's just that it's so story driven and it's so crammed into one thing that you know.
It's hard to follow.
Yeah,
if you don't know
there's
anything
so
about
much.
it, you're lost.
Even if you do.
Well, yeah.
It's just so much story packed into something, and there's writing on all of the walls, and it's impossible to, you know, unless you're planning on going through it like 100 times to catch up
To
on what's happening.
read all of the stuff or know what's going on.
Yeah. Overall, good experience. I will say again, as far as safety goes, it was packed. And I know everyone's going to say, if you're scared, stay home. But in the middle of a pandemic, there's no rules whatsoever for any type of masking in houses and distancing, more importantly. And the queues are packed with people.
A lot of people are taking it on themselves to put masks on when they walk in. I saw that a lot.
By
They
a
do.
lot, it's like 5%. Like the lines were just...
Yeah.
It was helpless. Like, if we get out of this weekend without having full-blown COVID, then it'll be a miracle. I mean, honestly, I think that like everybody that goes to Horror Nights this weekend is in the same boat.
Mm-hmm.
So, it was fun.
Oh yeah, as always.
Famous last words with that tombstone. Anyway, we're going to say goodnight for now. So thanks a lot for coming along. Thank you very much for all of your likes, comments, and subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. We're back tomorrow, and tomorrow morning actually comes very early because in a few hours I get back up with Paul and we do the behind-the-scenes tour and get some photographs of the houses. Mary sleeps, and then we'll be back at Horror Nights again tomorrow night. Tomorrow night we plan on doing both shows. And hitting the majority of the houses that we really loved, and more times in the scare zone.
Yeah.
So that Eddie scare zone was just
amazing.
Amazing. But
And we walked through with the two different casts. Yeah, so it was really cool.
Yeah. So, night everybody.
Bye.
Subscribe to the cheap seats, otherwise they'll be looking in your dreams for you.